You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. This is a Tuesday, and the week is flowing right along. And I tell you, it's been a great week so far. We got a packed show today. You gotta tune in. Call your neighbors. Tell them we're on the air.
We do, and there's a lot of stuff going on tonight that you have to come to, including free ice cream cone day at Ben & Jerry's.
That's right. We'll be there right after the show today, doing some dipping.
Yeah, and flavor is tonight, so you can eat your ice cream first and then your food after that. But
I'll be there too
right?
tonight. So
yeah.
But it's the ice cream. Ed will eat it all before I get there. He's an eating machine.
So you got to get there early today to get your free ice cream. Well, let me tell you the best thing about today.
All right.
I got to take my convertible top down on my drive to work today in the afternoon. That means it is a beautiful day out there.
It absolutely is. Drop the convertible tops, have the sunglasses, don't forget the sunscreen, and go grab some ice cream to cool off from being outside for so long, because it is a warm day out there. Lots of sunshine on our Surfside Pier camera, but notice the clouds off in the distance. That's the sea breeze developing, and that's that cool breeze coming in off the ocean, trying to moderate the temperatures along the inland areas. You can see we're already soaring to the middle and upper 70s away from the beaches. We're up to 79 in Kingstree and Hartsville, Darlington there, 78 in Florence, but we actually are peaking out right now in Myrtle Beach at 73 and 72 in North Myrtle Beach as that breeze picks up. Winds are roughly around 10, 15 miles an hour along the coast, and they're ranging between 5 and 15 for the inland area. So it'll be a bit breezy out there. We're tracking a system to our west, well off to the west. That will be our next rainmaker, but it's going to take several days for it to get here. We're continuing to talk about unseasonably warm weather through at least Thursday and into Friday. Friday early morning, a cold front will be driving through the area, bringing in the chance for showers and thunderstorms. Not much in the way of cold air coming in behind it. We'll actually still be talking about highs in the 70s as we go into the upcoming weekend. Today, mostly to partly sunny skies, mid-70s along the coast, low 80s for the inland areas. We'll see more of the same out there for your Wednesday, even peaking at 80 degrees for the Grand Strand on Thursday and knocking on the door of 80 degrees on Friday before we cool down just a touch, but still a pleasant weekend. I'll give this weekend a perfect 10 with those sunny skies and low to mid 70s for your highs. Just a little cool on Sunday morning with upper 40s to low 50s.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
I'm Tracy Vreeland, executive producer at News Channel 15. Here's what we're working on today. South Carolina's unemployment agency is laying off 100 employees in June as it closes some county offices. We'll see if any of ours will be affected. We'll tell you about proposed legislation that would give employers the right to not hire smokers. And technology is reaching our restaurants, how smartphones and tablets are changing the dining experience. Join us tonight for those stories and much more on your news at 6 and 7.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, we're talking about food, we're talking about flavor tonight. Free ice cream at Ben & Jerry's, that's the benefit of the Miracle League. Now I want to talk about Italian food, Carrabba's. I've got a great reason to go there, and that's because they are having a fundraiser for the YMCA. That's going on April 24th at either 11 a.m. or 12:30 p.m. You just go by there. It's only $15 a person. It's a big fundraiser for the YMCA. So go check it out and get a little taste of Italy.
That's right. It's going to be a big event. All right. Yesterday, a sad day for the movie business because Annette Funicello died. I don't know if you know her. She was 70 years old. She was, of course, one of the original Disney characters in the, Mickey Mouse and all that stuff, the Mickey Mouse Club, and
Mickey
also
Mouse Club.
Beach movies. Beach Blanket Bingo, remember that?
No.
I knew you did. With Frankie Avalon, and she died yesterday at the age of 70. A great star, so I just wanted to pass that on to everybody. All right, let's look at this. Today's Tuesday, April 9th, and this is Do It Today Day.
So that's all the stuff that I put off yesterday
yeah,
and the day
do it
before.
today. I'll be doing a lot
of
it. And it's also Pink Flamingo Month, so if you have a pink flamingo, stick it in somebody's yard. Birthdays today. I love this guy. 1926. Hugh Hefner. The man is 87 years old, the founder of Playboy magazine, and he gets to be with all those pretty girls all the time. 1954, Dennis Quaid, he's, 59, and movie Dreamscape and new TV Vegas, he's the sheriff in that show. 1990, Kristen Stewart, 23, fell in love with vampire in the 2008 movie Twilight. All of you remember that. All right, it was on this day in history. It was 1865. Robert E. Lee and 26,765 troops surrendered to Grant. 1953, TV Guide publishes its first edition. 1984, the 56 Academy Awards, Terms of Endearment. Robert Duvall and Shirley MacLaine win. Now, from the Know It All Department, are you ready?
Ready.
Since today is Hugh Hefner's birthday, I thought this would work.
Okay.
When Michael Jackson was informed that they were doing the Thriller and his co-star Ola Ray had just posed nude in Playboy in June of 1980, they wanted to know if they wanted to go ahead and use her in the, in that video. Michael Jackson confessed that he had never heard of Playboy magazine.
Wow.
Where in the world has he been? I couldn't understand that. And that is from the Know It All Department today.
Interesting. All right, as you know, we're always giving stuff away. Well, right now, we are giving away tickets to go see the Charlie Daniels Band and the Marshall Tucker Band. That's all going down in Florence at the Civic Center, April 26th. All you have to do to win those tickets is send us an email to viewersrewards@gmail.com. Both plural, viewersrewards@gmail.com. It's that easy. You just send us an email, tell us you want the tickets, and we will choose 3 different people to win. We're giving away 3 pairs of tickets.
That's right. You get to see Charlie Daniels doing The Devil Went Down to Georgia and also the Marshall Tucker Band and Heard It and a Love Song. All those great. Marshall Tucker Band up around Spartanburg, South Carolina.
It's going to be a great show. So send us an email. You could be the lucky winner. And stick with us. We'll be right back. We've got a great show for you today.
Employers have more jobs they're trying to fill. The government says there were 3.9 million positions available in February, the most in almost 5 years. Still, there are more than 3 people looking for work for every open spot. And get ready for possibly more changes at JCPenney. The creative force behind Apple stores, who was brought in to turn around Penny's, fired after sales plunged. The board brought back former CEO Mike Ullman, who has to decide whether to stick with the current strategy of individual boutiques under one roof or go back to appealing to the core customer, who's more interested in price and promotions, or even sell the 111-year-old chain. Investors aren't sure the problems can be fixed. The stock tanked in early trading. And if you're wild about wings, the story's for you. Prices that surged to a record before the Super Bowl are down 15% since the end of January. While declines are unusual after the Super Bowl, the amount that prices have come down is. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King with the Bloomberg Midday Report.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. It's time for Seahawk Nation. We're talking about Myrtle Beach High School. Seahawk Nation, lots of sports going on there. And today, we've got Lee and John with us. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing well, thank you.
All right, so lots of stuff to talk about today. First of all, what's been going on with the sports at the school?
Well, I'll pass to Lee McMillan, our Booster Club president, first.
We've been having a lot of good events going on, a lot of events with basketball, going into spring sports from winter sports, and just a lot of exciting activities going on. Every day at Myrtle Beach High School we have something.
Sure, it's always fun to get out there, support the teams, and of course support the Booster Club, who makes so many different things possible. You guys have a spring barbecue fundraiser coming up. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, we do our annual barbecue in the spring. We do it in the spring because it's when we have a lot of events going on at the stadium at the same night. $10 includes barbecue, baked beans, coleslaw, chance to go into any of the events that are happening that night free of charge with the purchase of the barbecue. So it's a great event for us and a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah, we have 7 athletic events at that same night, so the barbecue ticket gets you dinner, also into soccer, baseball, softball, tennis matches, track and field events, so it's a fun evening.
7 events in one night.
Yeah, spring is the busiest time for athletics in high school.
Sure.
That's pretty big.
All right, and spring is also the time when everyone gets out their golf cart to drive around. Talk about the golf cart.
Golf cart is something that Lee McMillan, our Booster Club president, came up with the idea that we raffle off a golf cart at the barbecue. So we're raffling off a Seahawk golf cart, and $20 gets you a ticket that evening, and then Rich Krampanis will be drawing the ticket about 7:15 that evening.
Nice, that'll be super exciting. It's a really neat golf cart too. It's got the Seahawks on it. It's green and white, so very nice. Well, what else? What else is going on?
Anything else?
Yeah, we got the big event coming up is going to be our getting our sponsorships for the year coming up, trying to raise as much money as possible. Just trying to get the community out there to know about the Seahawks and what opportunities they have to be a part of it.
Sure.
Well,
And
thanks,
can they
guys.
visit the webpage for more information?
Yeah, SeahawkBoosterClub.com.
All right. Well, thanks. So good to see you guys.
Good to see you. Looking forward to May and June and July with y'all hosting
You
the
bet.
Seahawk Nation.
We'll see you once a
We'll
month
do
here.
it.
Yes.
All right. Thanks a lot,
you.
fellas. We appreciate it.
More to
We got
come.
a lot more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now we are talking about teens and helping them succeed.
Yeah, we're talking about achieving success for teens and also a big job fair coming up. And Dwight is with us. How you doing, Dwight?
I'm doing just fine, and I'm so glad to be here today to tell you about Achieving Success for Teens. It's a really exciting event that's going to occur in Georgetown tomorrow night, the night after that, and also on Saturday morning. And it's going to be in combination with the job fair for teens, too. A lot of exciting things, information, prizes, things to help teens get ahead in life.
That's
All right.
great.
Now, who can come to this now?
Any teen can come, and we encourage parents to come and those who care about teens. What's going to happen is at each of the 2-hour workshops, and you only need to come to one of the 2-hour workshops, there's going to be an expert in helping teens to make key life decisions. And he's the author of a book, It's Your Decision for Teens. And it's Al Federera, and he's going to be talking about what's in the book. If you follow these steps in the book, you can achieve your wildest dreams.
When I was a teen, that's what I needed. We didn't have any guidance like that
That's
when I
right.
was a teen.
We all needed that, didn't we?
We did. So this is a pretty cool event, and it's taking place. Tell them where it's going to be at.
It's going to be at the Beck Administration Center at 2018 Church Street in Georgetown. And again, after the workshops, there's going to be a job fair. And at our last job fair for adults, we had about 250 people come, and 15% of those people who came got jobs.
Wow.
So if teens want a summer job, they need to come to the Beck Administration Building from 11 to 1 on Saturday.
All right, that's just for teenagers, right?
Just
Not
for teenagers.
Okay, all right.
Just for
I just wanted to
teenagers.
verify that and all. So that's pretty cool. Achieving success for teens, so that's what it's all about. And it's
Yes,
going
sir.
to be on a 3-day deal, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday morning. It'll be good.
That's
right?
correct. That's correct. Wednesday, 6:30 to 8:30. Thursday, 6:30 to 8:30, and then Saturday morning, I think it says 9 to 11
Yeah,
for the workshop itself, and then for the job fair, 11 to 1.
Well, I'll tell you
Website.
what, being a teen, that's where it all gets started. I was fortunate enough to, know that, hey, I want to go into broadcasting.
Yeah,
As
you were
a teenager,
not
I
too
knew
long
that.
ago,
Yeah,
just a few years ago, I think.
But it was the guidance that you received,
That
that
helps
kind
you.
of gets you on the right path and motivated, and
Well, thank you, Dwight. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Everybody check it
Real
out.
pleasure.
And just
Real
sit right
pleasure.
here. Don't leave us. Don't leave us yet. Okay. All right, we'll be right back. We got some more stuff coming up. Don't move.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, everybody around here loves beach music. Well, today we
That's
have
right.
an author who wrote a book about the history of beach music.
That's right. We've got Howie Thompson with us now, and we've got a picture of the book right here. We can show a picture of it. And this is your second book, right?
Right.
Your second one. The first one's about, on Fat Harold last year. And this one has just come out. It's called The Bands Played On, all about the history of beach music. All right, and we've got Dan with us also. He took a lot of the pictures and all.
Dan did all the photography in the book and did all the collages, and he designed the cover for the publisher. So,
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Now, tell us a little bit about this book, Howie.
The book covers beach music from the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, all the way up to current time. It has bands like the Embers and the Tams, all the way up to Hip Pocket and the Breakers and
Right.
Things like that. It's got a lot of performers, Big John Thompson, and all the way up to current day with Rhonda McDaniel and a lot of DJs. There's 10 different DJs going all the way back to Boo Baron and all the way up to Joey Warren. and Dan. Dan is also a DJ.
And Dan, you took all the pictures, huh?
I took the biggest part of the pictures.
Okay.
Odie Mafia did. We've got several photographers. So you remember Odie Mafia?
I know Odie Mafia.
Our photographers took most of the
Well,
pictures. I can't take the credit.
Great pictures in there now. And you said these pictures, I mean, how long did it take you to take all these, or some of you had a long time?
It's there's pictures over a 15-year period, 15, 20 years.
Well, that's cool. And I think it's great that you've dedicated it.
Yeah, I've dedicated the book to Billy Scott because when I first started to think about doing this book, I talked to H. Lee Brown, and he said, you have to talk to Billy Scott, and I didn't really know him. And I met with Billy about 10 hours before he passed, and he was absolutely critical in terms of getting to know the old bands and stuff like that. And this glass was designed by Susan Barnes, Butch Barnes' wife. She makes them. She's got a website that you can go to called gettingglassy.com, and that's where you can get them. But she does them for the bands. She's done them for Dan.
So you can sip a beverage and read the book all at the same time.
Thanks. He brought me a camera, too. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't let him touch your stuff. You might drop it.
All right. Stay with us.
More to come. Stick with us.
We'll be right back.
And coming up next on WPDE at 1 p.m. The Chew and 5 p.m. Dr. Oz, the Metabolism Whisperer, gives advice on how to heal the body's fat-fighting furnace.
And coming up tonight at 7:30, Entertainment Tonight, and 8 p.m. you got Splash, where everybody's jumping into a big pool. Dancing with the Stars at 9 and Body of Proof at 10.
That's right. Don't miss it. Tomorrow morning, Rachel Ray, TV personality Regis is on there, and they're always making up some delicious food. And, of course, at 12 o'clock noon,
you got Carolina and Company Live, the show that keeps you informed about everything going on. Welcome back, everybody. All right, we got more stuff we're going to talk about. The Food Lion Miniature Golf Tournament's coming up, and they're a big sponsor of the McLeod Children's Hospital in Florence. And we've got one coming up, and
Steve is here to talk a little bit about it.
Absolutely. I really appreciate you having us on today. We're here to talk about the Food Lion's first ever Children's Miracle Network miniature golf event. And our Director of Operations, Joel Smith, always challenges us as store managers to really think outside the box when it comes out to raising money for children outside of the store environment. So we had an opportunity to tour McLeod Hospital and see what we really cause when we raise money for children. So on the ride home, myself and another store manager friend of mine, Barbara Craig, and Deb Bramlett, she's the Children's Miracle Network coordinator with us. We put together the idea and we thought miniature golf. I mean, who doesn't like miniature golf? It's great family and friend-oriented. And we were able to team up with Brandy Turner with Bantam Media and got involved with Vince Kroenke at the Tupelo Bay organization. And he's been instrumental in donating 2 courses for us to be able to use this event. One in the Little River area, which is
what's the name of it?
We have Tribal Island, which is in Garden City, and then we have Runaway Bay, which is in the Little River area.
Sure.
And the event's going to be from 10 o'clock to 5 p.m. on Saturday, April 27th. And it's open to the public. And all we're asking is a suggested donation of $5. Anybody wants to donate more, we're definitely not going to turn it away. But it's going to give you 36 holes of miniature golf. We're going to have some drawings with some great prizes, giving away some basketball goals for the kids, some neat chairs, some really good ideas there. And last year we raised just over $100,000 as a district here in this area. And we've added a couple of stores to our region this year, so our goal this year is $150,000.
Very nice.
Well, let me tell you, Food Lion is one of the major sponsors that come to Walmart's in there with them too, but Food Lion does a lot for the Children's Hospital.
Well, I like what you said about you went to the Children's Hospital and you get to see what your money does.
Absolutely. As a parent myself, it really kind of tugs on the heartstrings when you see the children in need, and it really lights a fire for you and really wants you to see what you need to do and how blessed you are to have children that are healthy. And I really have grown passion to help children, and that's why Barbara Craig and myself have really teamed up to kick this idea off.
You bet. Now, do you have to register beforehand, or can you just show up?
Absolutely not. We will be taking pre-registrations at any of the local food lines. If you'd like to, you can purchase a card for the donation, and that card will get you into the event, or you can just show up. It's open to the public. And like I said, it's just a suggested donation of $5, and we're just ready to have a good time.
Well, check it out. It's going to be great, going on Saturday, April 27th.
That's correct.
And I like the mini golf. I'm a lot better at that than the real thing. Stick with us. We'll be right back in a second.
Here at Surfboard Promotions, we've been helping business promote their brands throughout the PD and along the Grand Strand since 1997. screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, signs, banners, flags, vehicle wraps. We have everything and more to promote your business at Surfwater Promotions.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. I want to talk about the deals that we always have for you. All you have to do is go to carolinalive.com. And what you do is you go over to the right-hand side. You'll see the Carolina Live deals link. And today we're talking about 2 large, 2-topping handmade pizzas for the price of 1. That's going on at Alamario's Pizza. And just reading that makes me hungry. I love pizza.
And I like all the deals you get. All you got to do to find all the deals is go to
carolinalive.com. We have so many deals on there. You're always getting half-price meal here, half-price service there. So
I love
it's all there
half-price.
waiting for you. Half-price is better than full price.
The next thing I like best of half-price? Free.
Free.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't forget ice cream dipping day
Free.
at
Speaking
Ben
of
and Jerry's.
free ice
it's going to
cream
be
today,
free.
Ben and
But we want
Jerry's.
you to make a donation, though. We really do, because I'm going to be out there. Amanda's coming. 4 locations in Horry County. We'll be Broadway at the beach, so hope you'll come by and see us.
And where's the Ben and Jerry's at Broadway at the beach?
I don't know.
You don't.
I forgot.
All right, well, come out and find it.
Come out and
We'll
find
see you
it.
there.
All
Have
right.
a good one.
Have a great time.
In Myrtle Beach, you're watching News Channel 15, your station.